You're right. Good job. You're pretty good at that.
You say hello.
I'm going to in just a second.
Hold on a second.
Hello, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to another stream here on Noki Plays. As my little assistant here has already introduced you all, we are going to be streaming some Pokemon Sword today, hunting to complete the Pokedex.
Pretty cute.
Alright. Here we go. Are you ready, Elias? Are we going to get a bunch of new Pokemon today?
Yeah.
Sweet, I'm excited for that. Let me just pull up the chat here real quick. Mike, good afternoon. Welcome to the stream. How are you faring today?
I'm a little bit.
Alright, how's the audio and everything? Let me know if there's any issues.
Max Ray battles.
We can check out some Max Ray battles, see what's going on.
The purple gym.
Never hurts to check, right?
The purple gym.
The purple beam.
The purple beam with the Max Ray battle.
That's true.
The purple Max Ray battle with
Some controller drift, I think.
There it is.
A dub wool. Special dub wool. Let me see what we've got going on. What is the Pokédex suggesting for us today? Let's start there, huh, Elias?
Yeah.
Okay, so it wants us to catch a Basculin or a Mantike. Which one do you think we should do first? Basculin or Mantike?
Mantike.
Mantike? Okay. Pretty sure I know where I can find some of those. I mean, virtually any larger body of water here, but I do know I kind of wanted to go scope out. I need one of those, but I'll come back to that. Kind of wanted to scope out this area anyway. Are you excited for when you get to play your own Pokemon Sword or Shield? Uh-oh. A Linoon!
So versus winning.
Yeah, might as well take it out, right?
It's
Be disrespectful not to. I mean, it engages in battle after all.
Is it so versus winning?
Heck yeah. Mike says, Basculin is kind of tough, I think. Yeah, I would imagine. I've seen a couple swimming up to the shores of, like, the smaller bodies of water. So I guess I probably should have checked as I was driving past this one, even. Hey, what's this all about? I think I just got rid of that golden aura. It's not going to be another one, man, darn it. I have seen a couple of Basculin, but oops, I reeled that in way too soon. But yeah, I know it is definitely hard to find. Maybe I'm just going to go over here and get the Mantike first. I know Mantikes are extremely easy. All you got to do is pretty much ride your bike through their area.
Look at I found. It's a bird.
Yeah, it was. Oh, a falcon? Is it your falcon again, or a different kind of bird this time?
A bird.
Whoop. Gengar.
Whoa. Gengar. I had to try Gigamax Gengar.
A Gigantamax Gengar would be cool. Unfortunately, I don't have Gigantamax Gengar yet. Someday. I'm gonna rock this thing too. I currently do not have my hunting team, so I should probably switch over to that before I get over to Mantike. Otherwise, I'm just going to totally annihilate any Pokemon I try to catch. How are you doing on your Pokédex hunt there, Mike? I know last time you said you were approaching 350. Have you reached it yet? Oh, we should see some Mantike action going on. I know we've got some Mantine action.
Mantike.
Swap out my Pokemon. Oh, yeah, I don't want these guys in here. They're not part of my team.
There's Mantike. About 9 counts in Mantike.
Push the wrong button. I'm not gonna put Ninetales out right now because I'm trying to put them away. Oh, I've got to put them away in the correct boxes. I should be taking time outside of stream to organize my boxes more often. But I just don't think about it until I get into stream, and then I'm like, oh no, that's right, all these things out of place. I must correct them.
Gargantua. Maybe Gargantua.
Everything's changed now that I've added boxes. There we go. And I've got some awesome trades from my amazing brother Jeffrey, who I know isn't in the stream right now because he's probably in school, but I'll be seeing him, I think this weekend. But yeah, he gave me some really awesome Pokemon I didn't have before. I also got this Mr. Rhyme in a Max Raid battle while he was here this past weekend, so that's pretty cool. Is this an ice dominant?
Rhyme in a Max Raid battle?
I did. Mr. Rhyme in a Max Raid battle. It was pretty cool, actually.
Mr. Rhyme in a Mr. Mime?
Let's take all these bad boys out. Oh, that's right. That's kind of a bit of an annoyance. You'd think that they would allow you to do that. Like I could just take 5 of them and drop them in, and it would just line them up for me, but it doesn't.
Shiny Machamp.
Shiny Machamp? I don't have a Shiny Machamp.
Who's this? Machamp?
Where?
Regular.
Hey Alex, how's it going today? Welcome to the stream, man. It was awesome playing Dauntless with you last night. Nadia and I had a lot of fun. We're actually really starting to, cover your mouth. We're actually really starting to dig that game a lot. Let's see here.
And Shiny Kalo.
Where did my... Oh wait, is it back in my actual team? My hunting party? Yeah, it is. Although Gyarados wasn't part of that. Alright. Let me do this.
Massey,
Yeah, oh, that's right, because I caught these two. That's why they're in here.
Massey.
And actually, that Crawdont isn't part of my party either. Move it down here for now. So I've got Dumbo, who's my defensive player. I had, who else? My Frostlass, Cryo. I don't remember who else I had. That's right, I just caught this guy too. Stick him down here for now.
And Talon.
I don't remember who else. Was it?
And Talon. And Talon.
This Milker needs to move too.
And Talon.
Elias. No Inteleon. I'm not going to put Inteleon in there right now.
And then?
He's too high of level.
What sandwich? Talon? No! It's good. It's those Tridega Max. Tridega Max, Rowaboom, Tridega Max, sandwich.
I'll put those other ones away another time. I don't have Gigantamax yet. Mike says, oh yeah, Noki, you know that competition I took part in and got 7th? Well, I won a shiny Sobble. Still need to trade it. A shiny Sobble. That's awesome, man. That's really awesome. Alex says, doing good. Still hunting for shiny Krogunk since I failed earlier. And yeah, Dauntless is a lot of fun. Oh, man. Yeah, the shiny... It really sucks. As soon as I read your post earlier in the Discord about your shiny Krogunk luck, I was like, oh, dang it. That sucks. That's just like one of the worst feelings, you know? You spent all that time hunting and hunting and hunting, and then you come across one just to accidentally faint it out.
Shiny Krogunk.
I've never had that happen to a shiny before, but I've had that happen just to Pokemon I've been searching for. You know, like I finally come across a rare one or something like that.
That's being Tridega Max.
and then it ends up getting away from me. Let's see here. I want to add a couple others to my hunting team.
What should I take on my shiny Corviknight?
What else shall I add?
Should I take on my Gengar?
I don't have a Gigantamax Gengar.
Dynamax Gengar?
I do, but when I'm hunting for Pokemon, I'm not Dynamaxing my Pokemon, boy.
Nice. You are.
I'm not.
You are nice.
I am nice, sure, thank you.
You're welcome.
Maybe what I'll do...
You are happy.
I am happy, you're right.
Nice.
Oh, this is my Gigantamax Orbeetle, that's right.
Can I take a Max Orbeetle?
Scout!
What? Oh.
Maybe I'll stick him on the team. What does a shiny Glalie look like, I wonder? Something that I still haven't looked up. Maybe I'll throw him on there just to give him some extra level. Nah. I don't know what to do, squad. Maybe I'll just throw Crawdont back on there because why not? I got water. Goliath. You're so goofy.
Look, I'm a cute Mr. Whiskers kitty.
You are a cute Mr. Whiskers kitty. I agree. I do agree.
Shiny Sapple. It's shiny Sapple. And shiny.
Oh, so the only difference between Glalie is different colored eyes? Let's see here. I'll throw him on there because then I can get him to evolve and get my ride on also. Kill two birds with one stone. Hey, if you're gonna go play kitties, why don't you go play kitties, okay? I'm sure everybody thinks you're very cute, but you're also meowing over me talking.
Can you get to the Crown Tundra?
No, the Crown Tundra hasn't come out yet.
I love armor.
That hasn't come out yet either. Not until June.
Pokemon Sword.
Oh man, is this gonna be like the Remoraid all over again where I'm just like chasing these things around?
You're chasing in the water. You said, oh, you getting little grabby. Hi. Do you want this? Get it.
There's a Mantine. Guess I could always breed
Mantine.
for a Mantike if I needed to.
Mantine.
Oh dang, I didn't realize that
I love Mantine.
that's Mantine.
Mantine.
Its baby is called Mantike. Need to heal Mr. Tingles up. You know, you could have asked to come up here, right? That would have been the polite thing to do. You trying to tickle me? Oh yes, finally. There's a Mantike.
Mantine. There's a Mantine.
Just try and quick ball it.
Oh, I broke out.
That's okay. I'll just use some nuzzle action. I mean, it's not going to do anything right this second because it still has to bounce down, but... Don't do that, please. No, I said don't do that, please. Pretty loud for the microphone. Gotta be respectful. Alright, let's use Nuzzle. Cha. I guess I didn't even think about it. 4 times a week. Alright. Gonna have to come at this from a different approach then. I'm gonna have to use Vileplume instead.
I'm the boss. I'm the boss. My name.
No, you're not.
I am.
No. You can pretend all you want to, but that does not make you the boss. Aurora, hello! Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining us today. How are you doing? Oh, there's another one. Ah, I was so close. Not Mantine, not Aeroscuda.
He said, the Mysteria. Or the Mysteria.
Aeroscuda? Yeah. I want that Gyarados.
That's scary. That's scary.
No, that was, I think, a regular one. I guess I don't really know for certain. That is something that I think most people could probably agree on. I kind of wish that they would have kept the overworld shinies like they had in Let's Go. I mean, you could still make it just as hard, just as rare to find them, but obviously it just, I don't know. It would make the experience of shiny hunting even more exciting, in my opinion, because, you know, you can kind of see it roaming around in the grass or whatever. Come on. It's gonna be hard to find one of these again. Okay, there we go. Shoot the quick ball quickly. Nice. Not too much of a hassle to get my Mantike today then, that's good. Now I've got to try and find that Basculin. Mantike living in Galar seem to be somewhat sluggish. The colder waters of the seas in this region may be the cause. Cool. Yeah, how do you get... Oops. How do you get Shed Ninja? Oh no. Oh no. Bad call. Should've just ran. Just leave that Mantine up there hanging. Alright, so let me go here quickly. Check out where the supposed Basculin would lie. Okay. That's what I thought. I'm assuming it's over... I've seen them in the small ponds before. On my way over there, I'm going to check some of these max raids. Abyss, hey, can we do a trade? I have an extra thingy I gotta get rid of. What do you got? I mean, I don't really have a ton of cool stuff to trade to you. I do have some. But I'm always open for a trade if there's something you're looking to pass along. I've got a couple of cool Pokemon, but... Yeah, what do you got? Mr. Mime. Nothing too exciting for the raids today, it looks like. Let me check out the... It's a surprise. You have two, actually. Okay. Well, let me wrap this up here really quickly then, and send me the code. We'll check it out. Are you looking for something specifically, or are you just looking to trade this away? Evolve, let's see, Aurora, I didn't see you also answered me here. Evolve a Nincada to level 25, but leave only 5 in the team. Okay. That makes sense then. Okay, and then I just saw 2 Abyss. Sorry, I wasn't quite paying attention. That you say, give me trash. I want to do a giveaway. Okay. I really appreciate it. Seriously. That's really awesome of you guys. Of you and others that have done the same thing. It's what I hope, once I finally get the chance to start shiny hunting, it's what I hope to be able to provide others as well. I'd love that if on, like, each of my streams, I gave something away to everybody. Let's jump in. I always forget to connect to the internet, so I'm not going to this time. $12.79. Okay, let's see here. So I might as well keep kind of getting rid of some of these Magikarp. Sorry if I'm spamming everybody with Magikarp. Clean out my boxes. Ooh, nicely done. Shiny Toxtricity. That's awesome, Abyss. Thank you so much. Let's see here. Aurora, what Pokemon do I need for the Pokedex? Is that what you're asking? Quite a few still. I think like 140 plus. Or I'm around, I think I'm at like 250 about. So I'm around there. And let's see here. Alex, Noki, I also want to give you some Pokemon for the battle stream. Alright, cool. We'll do that too today before I head out for the day. We'll make sure that you get those over to me. I've been keeping them all in their own box. So that we can keep them straight from each other. And then Abyss, don't worry, I won't back out. I'll just trade you here another Magikarp. And Mike, what is the big scandal involving Blaine's?
Who's this? Shiny Blaziken?
Ooh, shiny Sudowoodo.
Nice.
That's cool.
Shiny Sudowoodo.
That's really cool. I've never actually seen a shiny Sudowoodo before. That's awesome.
That is awesome.
I like its red fingers.
Red fingers.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
3 of them.
Yeah, it has 3 on each hand, right?
Look at this.
Woohoo! That's awesome. So cool.
He's happy. I'm so
Alright.
happy.
Thank you so much, Abyss. Seriously, that's really awesome.
Hey.
I'm gonna use one of those probably as the thumbnail for tomorrow's stream now. I don't know if you guys have been noticing that. I've been using a lot of the shinies and stuff we've been coming across as the thumbnails. Just because they look really cool. I really, really enjoy them.
Do you want to enjoy them?
Enjoy them? Yes, of course. I do want to go in quickly and make sure those get in the right place too.
Shiny Marlyle. Shiny Weavile.
I haven't quite decided which Pokemon I'm gonna put up for the stream yet.
Shiny Weavile.
But I'm really, really, really excited for our battle stream.
He's in tree type.
For those of you who don't know, or if this is the first time you're in one of my streams,
He's in water type.
on Saturday, February 22nd, we're going to be doing a live fan battle stream. So anybody who's interested is free to join in and come compete with your best team. We're going to be giving away a bunch of shiny Pokemon and Gigantamax Pokemon and stuff like that. Maybe even just some high IV Pokemon if anybody's got some of those to contribute. But yeah, essentially we're going to be duking it out on Saturday the 22nd at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. I've already kind of posted around on my socials and on the Discord server and stuff like that, kind of letting everybody know ahead of time. So hopefully we can get plenty of people to come and participate. Alex, let's do it at the end of the stream if that works for you. If that's okay.
Is it shiny?
I'm not going to sit and take too much time to...
Shiny Zigzagoon.
It's not a shiny Zigzagoon. It's not. I know now that you think everything's going to be shiny now, but it's not. Cutie. Oh, I might not be able to make it to that stream due to work. Well, that would be too bad. Do you work the whole time? Would you be able to make it kind of towards the end if I kind of extended it out, if we, you know, took some time or something like that? Because I would love for everybody to be there. I tried to pick the best time that I felt like would work for, you know, me and my life and hopefully everybody else as well, but I know it doesn't always work out that way. I mean, especially since you're one of the people that's contributing to the pot of prizes and everything. It would suck if you didn't get a chance to also reap in the benefits. Hey, you don't have to be so loud and obnoxious. Stop it, please. You're being very rude. You can talk. That's absolutely fine, but you don't have to sit and make a bunch of obnoxious noise. So please stop it, okay? Daddy is trying to talk also. Go over to the other pond here. Might be able to catch the beginning of the stream, but I will only be there for like 20 minutes. Okay. Well, maybe then what we can do is, I mean, I don't think I'll have much power, because we're going to use the online battle competition that Pokemon already has built into these games. So I'm not exactly sure how that works, if I get to determine who goes first or not. If we can set it up where you can, you know, maybe go first and stuff like that, then maybe we could do that. I know that you're kind of like me, and you're not somebody who puts a lot of, at least hasn't put a lot of time yet into building a competitive team or anything like that. So I don't know if you're even really interested in battling or not, but you can just let me know either way. We can stay in touch on Discord, and kind of figure it out from there.
Look at this Max Win battle.
Yeah, but there's not really that too much exciting stuff going on in the Max Raid battles today. At least not from what I've seen thus far.
Robson to Aquanico now.
You're just saying gibberish. You're making that up. Basically, Blaine's was straight up using hacked Pokemon, so his viewers didn't like it. He apologized in a video where he was doing a hacked shiny G-Max Melmetal raid. He was also shouting out the hacker. So he did an oopsie. Ooh.
Oopsie.
Oopsie. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of...
Oopsie.
When you're in the public eye, public view, and you're a YouTuber and stuff like that, if you're trying to do stuff for views... Hey, there's a Basculin. If you're trying to do stuff like that for views, you gotta be aware of what the, you know, circumstances around it are and, what the consequences might be, you know? I don't know, like, people give me Pokemon all the time here on the stream. I mean, not all the time, but you guys have given me lots of Pokemon. I don't take the time necessarily to make sure they're not hacked or not, but I'm also not claiming that I'm not putting hacked Pokemon in the game myself, nor am I claiming that any of my Pokemon, you know, whatever. I'm not the one perpetrating it, essentially, is what I'm saying, and I wouldn't. I mean, even though I don't disagree with the time exploit, I haven't even done that. I think it's, you know, whatever. It's something that's built into the game, essentially, by accident, and if people want to exploit it, that's their own, you know, directive. I just haven't taken it. I kind of like the classical slow-moving flow of, you know, knocking Basculin out when you're trying to catch them. I guess I'm just kind of old-fashioned. I like putting in the work. I've even had plenty of people offering me to help me complete the Pokédex by trading me Pokemon. But I'm mostly really just wanting to try and go through the hunting process myself first. And then if it takes me a long time and I'm still unable to collect a few, I'm more than willing and open to, you know, accepting trades after that. But I want to put in the work first, you know? And when it comes down to shinies and special G-Max, it means there's so much more value. It means so much more when you actually go through the process of hunting it yourself instead of, you know, just cheating and throwing it into the game. But I can understand the appeal. I definitely can. I'm not trying to bash on anybody. I can definitely understand the appeal. You got a lot of viewers, a lot of people counting on you to have really cool Pokemon, and you know, all that pressure kind of adds to why people make some of these decisions. I've just hoped this whole time that people will want to come to my channel because I try to be as genuine as possible. Oh jeez, I'm gonna have to switch my Pokemon. Because this Vileplume is just gonna knock it out if I try to do anything here. I'm gonna get one that doesn't have very effective moves and just kind of slowly chip away at it. Let's use Crawdaunt. The battle competition actually makes you press a find an opponent button, so Alex can join but doesn't need to battle it, then decides out of the people who battled. Oh, okay. That's very cool. That's very true. That's very cool, I should say, that it has that setup and, you know, built into it. Alex, honestly, I would prefer better commentary. That's why I subbed and stayed here. Well, hey, I really appreciate that. I don't really know how to gauge whether I have good commentary or not.
You can do it.
Ooh, I know that definitely a lot of larger channels, I'm sure it's a lot more difficult to get a word in, even, you know, with how many people are commenting all at the same time in the chat and everything. I'm sure it's very difficult for even the streamers to really keep up with what's going on even. I keep telling myself that, yes, nice, I got it. I keep telling myself that if I ever do get that big, I'm gonna have to try to figure out some way to not get so caught up in all of that, you know, not to get overwhelmed by all of that, and to still be able to remain personable and talk to people directly, because that's my favorite part about this, honestly. Anglers love the fight this Pokemon puts up on the hook, and there are always more to catch. Many people release them into lakes illicitly. Ooh, that's no good. Look at that, moving along, almost to 250. Wants me to catch a Wimpod next, huh? Where in the world is Wimpod? Let's find out, shall we? Oops. Okay, so I've got to go to a route to catch a Wimpod. Galar Mine number 2. Interesting. Mike says, Noki, I could set up the competition if you want. It makes a code that stays until the battles begin. We could publicize it with the code. Sounds perfect. Please do so, and let me know either here or in the Discord what you end up choosing for the code, and then I can add that on to all the promotional material for it. I could probably even Photoshop it onto... Oops, wrong button. Darn it, what am I doing here? I could probably even Photoshop it onto the picture I already made up. That way, anybody that sees it can know what code to enter into. But yeah, I like that idea. That's an awesome idea.
The wild area.
No, this is mulberry.
The waterton.
Yes, you're correct.
The waterton.
Off in the distance. Okay, now I've got to try and find myself a Wimpod. I doubt they're in the water, so I probably don't need to waste my time fishing right now.
Wimpod.
Barboach. But I already have a Barboach. Alex, I didn't see here. You said, well, I think that since you also play with your family as well, that adds a nice element. Yeah, I do enjoy playing with them, having them around, and doing our max raid battles together. I also, ooh, I knew at the last moment that that was going to be a trap. I also really want it to become part of my streams and part of my Noki Plays brand to really push that let's play together tagline that I've added to the intro. You know, I've had a lot of enjoyment playing with you guys, not only here in Pokemon, but now over in Dauntless and in Minecraft, and I like that doing these streams gives me the capability and opportunity to find so many new players and friends and, you know, play together, because that's really, like I've said and I've preached many times, what I feel like games are all about. You can have a lot of fun with a game on your own, but as soon as you play with other people, it just adds an entire new dimension to what the enjoyment of that game is. You know, and I really enjoy that, and this gives me the opportunity to connect with people that I would have never been able to connect with in any other way, and, you know, play together. Sorry, Gastrodon, it's just not your day.
Shiny Lapras.
That's not a shiny Lapras, that's hilarious. Grip Claw, huh? Right there. I wonder how rare Wimpods are in here.
You got a...
Hey, Star Piece, nice. No, not you. Not you, Scraggy. Get out of here. Get out of here. Ooh. Oh. I'm gonna get myself chomped up, Elias. Oh, dang it. I was pushing too fast. You need to sneak up on them. They're fast, huh? Okay, I'll keep that in mind then. Thank you for letting me know before I came across one and scared it away. Oh, there's one. I see it. How do you sneak up on him? From the back? Got it. Ha!
Glissapod. It's Glissapod.
Glissapod. Found it. Let me try quick balling it first.
Glissapod.
Mike, no worries about waiting until later in the week. That's perfectly fine.
A custard.
That works perfectly fine for me.
It works.
It's not too incredibly important until we obviously start getting a little closer anyway, to have the actual code set, so as long as we got that promotional material out there, and then I can add the code to it as we get a little bit closer, and then people keep it fresh in their brains. It's nature's cleaner. It eats anything and everything, including garbage and rotten things. The ground near its nest is always clean. I would, but I don't have Minecraft on PC. Only for the Switch? I do too. I've heard there's a lot of perks to having it for the PC, but I've never gotten it for my PC before. There's a lot of Pokemon that you haven't caught. Let's catch some more, like Dewpider. Hey Apex, how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream today. What are you up to? We're here hunting some Pokemon. just get out of this cave quickly. If that's even possible, quickly. Yeah, here we go. I thought I saw the exit over here.
The water can. Saki Maxway bottles? No, the water can?
Nope, now we're coming out on the other side here. We're not in Mulberry anymore. It's not Kansas anymore, Toto. Now I need to figure out where Dupiter would be at. Looks like Dupiter is on Route 5. Currently have a Gigalith, huh? Is that a Gigalith raid? Would that be a shiny Gigalith raid? I do know that the shiny version of Gigalith is pretty darn cool. Oh wait, I'm in the wrong place. I need to go up here. Well, I guess I can fly to Route 5? Sweet. Sweet. Thank you. Zinte. Oh, Dupiter, come out, whatever you are. I wonder if that's one that has to be on the water too. Let me go check. I haven't battled this person yet. Oh man, feel sorry for them. I'm gonna crush them. They're probably like under level 20 or so, aren't they?
Stuffle.
Yeah, Stuffle. Sweet, Apex, that's awesome. I would love to join in. Let me know when you've got that all set up. I would love to join in.
I threw garbage at Elias.
Garbage?
Yeah. I want to eat garbage.
You don't want to eat garbage. You're not a Wimpod.
Who's that?
Yeah, that's Frostlass and Ralts.
What?
Oh, don't be sassy. I love you. A cutie fly, huh? Going fairy type now. Oh man, could you imagine this tiny little cutie fly up against this huge Caparaja?
It's Kabalaja.
Mm-hmm. Caparaja's huge. Nicely done, Mike. You were so close. Now what? 44 more to go. That's crazy. I can't wait till I'm in the final stretch too. Pokemon are living creatures after all. You can't always raise them how you want. Well, that's not true. It's all about how you raise them. I doubt that it would be in a fishing spot, but maybe it is. Do you think Dupiter's in a fishing spot?
What? Magikarp.
Magikarp.
What? What do you say?
Magikarp.
What?
Oh yeah, 42. For some reason I was thinking 356. I don't know why. I can definitely math, so I hope You don't make fun of me too ruthlessly for that one.
Another one.
My brain works in very mysterious ways sometimes.
Another one.
It's something that happens, I think, when you get older. It's like you're thinking one thing, but then saying another. It's the weirdest phenomenon. I'll be looking at something, and I'll call it something else, even though I know what it's called. It happens with my kids, even. I'll be like, Aubrey added Elias. You know, like, get over here. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that, I said. Okay, you can just get down then, okay? Otherwise, you're just being very rude. How about you sit down in this chair? You're not gonna block me talking. That's very, very rude. Feels amazing when you're close. Yeah. I mean, it's quite a challenge, obviously. Getting 400 Pokemon, you know, in a span of time. It's not like, it, you know, just everybody and anybody can do it. It takes a lot of commitment and devotion to get all the way to the end without just giving up because of the tediousness of the task, you know. I'll leave with Route 5. But where in the world are these Dewpipers? I've seen some out in the wild area too. Maybe I should just go check the wild area.
No, I've seen an arachnid.
Yeah, I have an arachnid, so at the very least I could always breed to get a Dewpiper. But
Get a Ditto, and then
I have Ditto, so I wouldn't need to get one. In fact, Alex ended up even trading me a foreign Ditto so I could do some shiny hunting. Flood the wild area again. Rate is up, Prof. Code will be 5521. Sweet. Sounds good. Also, Resident Evil, I can definitely attest. I played 5. I don't know that I ever played 6. 5 was amazing.
can't wait to play more.
And I'm sure 6 was pretty good too.
Ooh, and it's a 5-star.
It's a shiny.
What? How do you know that?
Because Michael Apex is the one that's setting it up, and he told us.
Not box 26. That's your team?
It's my team box of all the Pokemon that I use frequently. I have 4, 5, and 6, Alex says. Nice. Yeah, I played through, I don't think I ever played the first one, but I think I played through 2 through 5, if I'm not mistaken. I don't own any of them in my current life. That was back on, like, old console days. Xbox 360 and older.
Lex is so cute.
He is a cutie.
What?
Nice.
A shiny one?
Yeah, isn't it beautiful? I love the shiny Gigalith. That blue color is so nice.
Yeah, with the turquoise spikes.
Well, I meant turquoise, yeah.
Dynamax
Color blue.
Tayon? You want Dynamax?
Shiny Aromatisse looks pretty awesome also. It's cool we got a shiny Aromatisse and a shiny Lucario on field.
Look, 3 shinies? Like Rosation.
Oh yeah, Zacian.
He has a sword.
There is no shiny Zacian or Zamazenta.
There's no such thing.
4, the controls are whack. It's extremely difficult for me, but I'm getting used to it. Yeah, if I remember correctly, I had a hard time playing through that one also. It's been years though, man. I really would love to play back through those games again. Oh, put up a shield.
Dad,
Yeah.
you know the talking
Yeah, I do.
tournament is good.
It's a great game.
Behemoth Blade. It's like the most powerful attack for Zacian.
Hopefully we can take this thing down.
Whoa.
You would love to get it.
Master.
I actually don't mind Giggler.
Yeah, hopefully mine doesn't. Hopefully it doesn't break out. Hopefully I actually catch it.
And otherwise you'll be like, no.
It'd be pretty sad because this thing's pretty wicked awesome.
It's pretty happy.
Oh, to get knocked out.
Hug. No, thank you. It's cute.
Nope, we're not gonna do this right now. Nope. You guys can sit here and watch, but we're not gonna sit here and fight. That's not happening. Yes, Mike, I agree. Michael definitely should join the Discord server. It's free to download Discord. All you gotta do is use the link down below in my description. You can check it out, and
Shiny.
we're always talking on there about all the different games we're playing and connecting over Pokemon and Minecraft, Dauntless even.
Yay!
Stop.
Yeah. And I also can't wait to play Dauntless.
Mom and I played Dauntless last night.
Ooh.
It was a lot of fun.
Lucky you.
And we upgraded our characters too.
Max.
Yeah, I'm sure Evil Tiger's that's pretty unique. I've never seen obviously anybody
It's Max
called that either.
Knuckle again.
So that is nice. You never have to worry about changing it up.
Lucky you. Did you guys get new armor?
Yeah, and weapons.
No. And also, Alex, I have Penumbra Cutlass.
Oh yeah.
I got the Ember Cutlass from this guy that makes the Ember
Well,
Cutlass.
no, you did. You
I forged it.
yeah, you forged it. Oh, well, Smith did it or crafted it. Just realized, Michael, we got the same name. That's hilarious. Yeah, sometimes when I'm talking to you guys in stream, like when I've been talking to you guys in stream, I have to differentiate, like Mike and Michael. I guess I could always say Gangsta and Apex, but I like calling you guys by your actual names. Unless you want me to call you by your actual username, then that's totally cool too. I'll call you Apex.
Behemoth Blade.
Wow. Took it right out. Okay, here's the moment of truth, everybody.
I knock it.
Let me know in the comment. Let me know in the chat whether you guys catch it or not. So worried. So worried. No. No, my real name is Alexander with a Z, which is a weird yet unique name. Hey, that's pretty cool though. I like it when names are spelled, you know, differently than what they usually are. Hey, no, I said. I mean, stop. Hey, I got it!
Yo!
Nicely done. Give me a high five. I got the shiny Gigalith. Thank you, Aurora. Your luck came in handy.
Giggling.
Oh man, that's awesome. And I didn't have it yet, so you just helped me complete my Pokedex even more. So thank you for that as well. This hardy Pokemon can often be found on construction sites and in mines, working alongside people and Caparaja. Well, that's cool.
Whoa, nice.
Ooh. Gonna name you. I know it's not a sapphire color, but I'm still gonna name it that anyway. Yes. Thank you guys. Okay.
What do you want to do?
That's awesome.
What do
I
you
guess I
want to
should
do?
probably...
What do you want to do? Mouse.
reorganize, make sure my
Mouse?
Gigalith gets in the right box here.
Oh, this is an offer. Hey, come on. One,
Yeah.
please.
You have a shiny Sudowoodo
Named mine Diamond. Very good.
and a shiny Orbeetle and a shiny Toxtricity.
Nice. And the shiny
I like my name because
Sandaconda.
it confuses people. Yeah, I could imagine it would confuse people, you know, since it's not usually spelled that way.
And the
Yeah.
shiny Cinderace.
That
We,
Gigalith.
we spelt Aubrey's name a little differently, too. Most people spell it with an EY at the end, or simply just a Y at the end. But
And the shiny Torkoal.
Yep. But we spelt it with an I, because I just wanted it to be kind of short and sweet, because I knew she always would be. And it just looks cute and unique. And I've never seen anybody else with it spelt that way. Okay, let's see here. What am I doing? Don't do that.
You need a Dewpider.
That's right, Dewpider. I definitely will enjoy the shiny also, Michael, so thank you. Apex, sorry.
Coco.
So thank you again. I can't thank you enough.
Torkoal.
Any of you who have given me the opportunity to get shinies, I'm seriously forever grateful. And in debt. Like, as soon as I have some awesome Pokemon to give you, I'm just gonna start throwing them at you, even if you don't want them.
I'm not.
Oh, sounds like lunch is ready.
Guys, let's go eat lunch.
Gotta be some Dewpiders around here somewhere. I know I've seen them out here in the grasses. I wish you could like go into the decks and skip the suggested one and go on to the next suggested one. That'd be nice. Because I kind of like following along with their suggestions. It gives me a bit of more of a direction. I mean, I know I could just go into the decks and look, but then... Where's the... you know, I don't know. It's kind of fun doing it randomly with the suggestions. Oh, thank you.
And I'm gonna run some of that one.
Oh.
Talk to her about the time, but I'm just gonna run her some.
Okay, thank you. It's born Michael, which is Irish spelling with the accent, but it's Mike. Mike to you guys. You guys have to pardon me while I scarf down a bit of my lunch. Shepherd's pie. Alright, let's see. Where are you at, Fighters? Lots of Machokes floating around here. You're shiny hunting Machoke right now. Alright, Mike, thank you so much for joining us today. I really appreciate seeing you in the chat. It's always nice talking with you. I hope you have a wonderful day, and if we see you back here, we'll see you. Otherwise, I'm sure I'll talk to you again on Discord, or maybe see you in the stream tomorrow. It's almost hard to get used to walking around and seeing third stage evolutions just freely going about in the wild area. I like it. It's cool that they did that for this game. It's just a little hard to get used to. I'm not used to that in a Pokemon game. Yeah. Do you guys know, by chance, where I would be able to find a Duplater? Aside from Route 5, that is. I could have sworn I've seen him around here in the wild area. I know I've seen Arachnids, but I've thought I've also seen Duplaters. Maybe it's only during certain weather. Watch out there, doll of clay. Find a place with rain. Good call. Two, it makes things easier for the Pokedex. Yeah, you're talking about the third stage evolutions. It's been probably one of my overall favorite features, honestly. Because it even makes it seem more realistic and more immersive. You know, like, in the real Pokemon world, you would see second stage and third stage evolutions roaming everywhere. So yeah, it just kind of adds to that immersiveness, I feel like. And you're right, I mean, it definitely helps complete your Pokédex much faster because you don't have to sit and grind a Pokemon just to evolve it for the Pokédex when you're never actually planning on using it in battle. Wonder if I can find some rain. Actually, I saw some yesterday. I think I need rain. Yeah, like I said, I could have sworn I've seen him in here, so... Hey, we got some rain. I want to add you to my collection. Can't wait to see how they do this in future games. I know. I've been yelled at it on another post before by somebody who said I was being disrespectful and impatient. But I seriously can't help but sit and dream about what Gen 9 is going to be like. And that has nothing to do with what I feel about Generation 8 at all. In fact, if anything, Generation 8 has just really shown us all the different areas that they're advancing and improving on, all the different things they're trying to add and implement into the games. And I feel like the further they go along in a lot of these directions, the more we'll start to see some of these things fleshed out a little bit more effectively even. And, you know, that'll add to a pretty cool experience, I think. It'd be really cool if they test out some of these features even further in the Diamond and Pearl remakes. I would love to see, like, the Great Marsh or whatever being, like, another wild area of sorts. This shepherd's pie is so delicious. If anybody wants to learn how to make it, you should subscribe to my second channel, Full-Minded Fools. and probably tomorrow is when it's going to be going up. The how-to instructional on how to make this. Man. These dew-piters are just few and far between, aren't they? Are they out here in the water? Only in the grass. There's a cute little shelter. Thinking about Generation 9 also. How many of you guys have heard the theory that Generation 9 could potentially take place in India? What would you guys think if it was? I think that'd be pretty cool. Especially if they, you know, had this giant landmass with a bunch of jungles and stuff like that. And like ancient cities of ruins, and be a really cool way for them to do it. And I feel like it would somewhat make sense, considering, you know, India was a colony of England's, of the British. So I feel like, you know, it would kind of tie in to a small degree with. I don't think I have a Haxorus yet. It would kind of tie into a small degree to the Galar region, even. Maybe they could even play off of that, like. Settlers from the Galar region created this new Indian-based region. Sweet. That wasn't too difficult. Aurora, thank you for letting me know that they're in the grass. That at least will narrow down my search. Its resilient tusks are its pride and joy. It licks up dirt to take in the minerals it needs to keep its tusks in top condition. Good to know. A whole load of Crawdont up here. Axie running at me. I actually don't think I have an Axie either, honestly. I do not. If you were to pick your favorite real world landmass or country or continent for them to do a region based off of, what would it be? I feel like I would love to see one in like Brazil, like the Amazon rainforest with like hidden tribes of people. Africa would be pretty cool too, like an Egyptian-based region with like pyramids and stuff. Maybe one could be based around the Mediterranean. That'd be sweet. Have like a little bit of Greece, a little bit of Italy, a little bit of, you know, North Africa, all in there. A bunch of islands in the middle. These Pokemon nest in the ground and use their tusks to crush hard berries. Crushing berries is also how they test each other's strength. I think Africa would basically be cool. You guys agree Africa would be awesome? Australia also, definitely agree. It's really sad to hear how much, you know, natural destruction has taken place over there in Australia recently. But it'd be really cool if we could have a Pokemon game based in there. I kind of saw that coming. Would definitely be, I guess, either with Brazil, Australia, Africa, any of those places would definitely have lots of natural wildlife for Pokemon to be based off of, that's for sure. Maybe I'll just skip it for now and we'll come back to this guy. Whether I have to breed for him or... Yeah, Alex, that's definitely true. The dangerous part of it's even more, like, enticing, because you could have some pretty wicked-looking Pokemon come out of that area. Bunch of different kinds of spider, scorpion Pokemon. Maybe an evolution to Komala, since Komala's kind of a dud Pokemon overall. That'd be kind of cool. Have, like, dingoes and, like, duckbill platypus type Pokemon. I know I have a Growlithe. I also like, too, with Australia, how a lot of the cities are kind of around the outskirts along the coastlines. At least the major ones. And then, like, there's that wild area, essentially, in the entire central part of the continent. It would kind of allow them to use a similar map style that they did for this game. I thought... Oh. That's right, it's over here. There was a fan-based Komala second evolution, but it was made to show support to the wildfires going on in Australia. That's awesome. They definitely should give Komala some love. There should also be a kangaroo Pokemon. The sight of it running over 6,200 miles in a single day and night has captivated many people. Somebody sits there and watches them run 6,200 miles? How's that even possible? Doesn't even make sense. Looks like I'm going to have to do fixing the Pokedex for Arcanine next. Although Mike had suggested at a previous time I should do a Ghost-type Pokemon next, so I think that's the one I'm going to do next. Some form of Ghost-type Pokemon. All of those Pokedex entries are really terrifying. Or, like, downright just off the wall, really. Okay, got that taken care of. That's cool. I don't want to level up to evolve yet. Not if I don't have to yet. go back here and then go back into the decks. Alex says, yeah, and the legendaries should be a huge saltwater crocodile and a huge snake, or the legendaries be a spider and a scorpion. And that would be really awesome. I'm sure there are many different dualistic type creatures in Australia where like one is a rival against the other, you know, for like territory and habitat and food sources and everything. So it would be cool to kind of figure out which ones are the biggest rivals in the Australian continent and then have those be the legendaries. With each other. It's been, oh gosh, since Generation 5? I think Generation 5 is the last time that we saw legendaries actually against one another. Like the two box legendaries actually opposing or rivaling one another. Because then in Gen 6, both Yveltal and Xerneas, they didn't interact in the games. There was no interaction in your one game between the two legendaries. And then the same was for Sun and Moon. And then now here for Sword and Shield, Zacian and Zamazenta are both I guess they're technically rivals, but they really work together ultimately. So it would be cool for them to return to that dynamic of having the legendaries kind of dueling each other in some way. Being opposed to one another. Let's see, I'm gonna switch this up quickly and sort by dex entry. I don't have a Caterpie, that's hilarious. Okay, I don't have a Vikavolt. I don't know how I don't have a Vikavolt. I've even come across Vikavolt raids. I don't have these two. I could easily catch them. I see them flying around all the time. Let me go back over this way, though. I know they're more over this way. I say, you know, two animals that are rivals, anacondas and crocodiles. Very true. And that would be pretty dang sweet to have an anaconda legendary versus a crocodile legendary. I mean, there are a couple of snake and crocodile-like Pokemon already, but that doesn't really matter, especially if they're done uniquely. Maybe they can make the anaconda be like some form of winged serpent of some sort, and then the crocodile be like armored or something like that. That'd be pretty cool. And that's gonna be all raining over here. Oh, snow. There's one. That wasn't too hard to find. Gonna put up a bit of a struggle though. Keep using Roost even though its health is already full. Use a couple of Giga Drains just to bring it down, and then I'll try putting it to sleep before I catch it. Yeah, heal himself, darn it. I probably should have put it to sleep first. That way it wouldn't have the opportunity to use Roost. If I can actually hit it with a sleep powder, that is. Come on. There we go. Let's try using Giga Drain one last time, and then who knows? Maybe I'll get it. Didn't do very much though. Nice. Okay. Unpheasant are exceptional flyers. The females are known for their stamina, while the males outclass them in terms of speed. Sounds about right. Now, I know that there is a Tranquil. Likes to fly around. Spot up here somewhere. Yep. Oh, never mind. That's just a male Unpheasant. Which, I guess, I would like to have both forms anyway, so that works out well. Nice. Didn't even put up as much of a struggle as the female did. Don't want to do that. Unless you're shining. Do I have Haluchi yet? I think I do. You want to check this out? I think Tranquil is in the grass. Okay, thanks for letting me know. I couldn't remember the... Ooh, I do need a Barbaracle. I might as well do this quickly. I'm gonna go with Rillaboom. I'll just leave it open for anybody who wants to join in case anybody's out there that wants to join. Shouldn't be too difficult of a raid to take on. I know most of you probably don't actually need this Pokemon, but still fun nonetheless, right? While this is loading, I'm gonna get myself some more water. Looks like so far it's just going to be Angel and myself. With a couple of NPCs, of course. Nice. The things you find in your pocket sometimes. Don't know why this is in there. Marvel. All right, here we go. Aurora, I know that you were starting your shiny hunting after you finished your Pokedex the other day. How is that going for you? Have you been able to get any shinies yet? So far, a few shinies. Very nice. Very nice indeed. That can also be quite a monumental challenge. Spending hours and hours and hours just to hunt one Pokemon. I love shiny hunting. That's actually one of my favorite things. Obviously, besides playing the game itself. So I've been very impatient with this whole Dex completion challenge. I just internally been very impatient. Like, oh, I just can't wait to get this over with. I know I could be doing shiny hunting right now, but having the shiny charm definitely helps. Obviously. Might as well play it safe. Waiting on you, Angel. Charizard, Snover, and Ghastly. That's a good collection of shinies you got going on there. Ghastly's actually one of my favorite shinies of all time. Ghastly and Haunter. And then I feel like they kind of undercooked the shiny for Gengar, but then gave it a really cool shiny Mega form, so. But I love the Ghastly and Haunter's shinies. And Charizard, obviously, is one of my favorite shinies as well. Snover, I don't think I've actually seen a shiny of. What coloration does Snover get? Nice, I got it from my deck. What coloration does Snover get when it turns shiny? It's such a weird Pokemon. I can't get over the fact that its head is actually a hand. Like, it's just creepy. Yeah. Very nice, Alex. First two shinies were Zigzagoon, which is an awesome shiny. Stuffle and Marini. 7 Binnacle come together to form one Barbaracle. The Binnacle that serves as the head gives orders to those serving as the limbs. Interesting. It's blue instead of green. Okay. But it still has like a white, primarily white coloration. It's just like the hands and feet and stuff like that turn blue. Oh, I didn't think I had got the retail. Oh, that's right. I don't have a. It's pre-evolution or it's evolution. I'm gonna have to use a Pokeball to get out of here, I'm sure, because Vileplume's still kind of underleveled. Yeah, still white. Very cool. Yeah, no worries with Marini. There are some Pokemon names that are just beyond me too, as far as their spelling goes. I would never be able to just to guess, because they're not phonetically correct even most of the time. Lately, it seems like their names are starting to get a lot more pun-oriented. I know they've always been very punny, but I feel like in Generation 8, they really tried to go all out with their puns. Which I don't mind. I'm kind of a pun guy myself, but it makes it a little bit easier to remember their names and to remember how they're spelled sometimes when it's based off of a pun. I wish there was lures in this game also. That'd be nice. If I could lure in Pokemon. It'd be cool if you could have like specific lures, like, you know, let's say there's a red lure and that helps you get fire Pokemon near you more frequently or whatever, like a lure that would help increase the odds of specific Pokemon coming to you. It'd be kind of a fun mechanic, I feel like, to add to the game. Seeing a whole lot of what I'm needing, what I'm looking for. Oh yeah, that's that Eldegoss, that's right. Yeah, I'm glad that you agree. Honestly, I think that it'd be pretty cool. It'll be interesting to see if they end up incorporating more from Let's Go into the core series, or if they're going to continue making Let's Go games. I mean, there's so many conflicting reports about it that, you know, because Let's Go did so well, then they're going to, but then other people are like, oh, there's no plans for it, so it'll be interesting to see if they end up making an entire series out of it like they have for the remakes, or if that was kind of a one-shot and they're not going to go back to it again. But I guess only time will tell, really. Alex, just traded with a guy who had Pokemon that all the names combined said, I never had a shiny Pokemon, so I gave him one for free. Oh, man. Some people. That's hilarious. Well, hey, he sure knows how to, he sure knows how to ask for help, right? That's fun. Good on you, man. You're really a generous person. You really are. I know a lot of people that, especially with shinies, I mean, man, they covet those things. They're not trading those things for anything. And it's really cool, you know, that you've spent a lot of time for some of these shiny Pokemon, but you're still willing to help others and share the love. Like I said, it's kind of the way I am too. I really like to be able to do that for people and have, you know, a bunch of awesome Pokemon and just make people's day. Especially since a lot of people don't take the time to shiny hunt, so they'll never get a shiny, you know, or maybe they will by total random happenstance. But yeah, surprise trading out shinies would be pretty cool too. If you had enough to be able just to sit and surprise trade them to just random strangers, and you know, just know that somebody's on the other side just losing their stuff, losing their mind over it. Yeah, man, I couldn't say no. Yeah, I hear you there. I'd feel pretty bad in that situation too, like, oh shucks. Here you go, dude. Let me help you out here. My very first shiny ever in any game that I can recall, at least, because I've been playing Pokemon since I was 8, and they were first released in America. I was, you know, right there to get it when it first came out, and so even in like the earlier games, I was pretty young. I probably came across shiny Pokemon and didn't even know it. But my first random catch of a shiny Pokemon was a Bunnelby in Pokemon Pokemon Y. I don't remember there which version I had. But it was so cool. I was just randomly walked into the grass. I had been playing the game for like maybe a half hour total at that point. Just randomly walked into the grass by all the flowers, and boom, shiny Bunnelby, like right there. And I still have that shiny Bunnelby in my Pokemon Home box, and I can't wait to, or Pokemon Home, I'm already skipping ahead to the future. My Pokemon Bank. And I can't wait to bring it, you know, forward into these games. But that was my first one that I can actually remember. And it was total full odds, obviously. I did nothing to increase the odds of that. You're done with your chores and everything?
Mm-hmm.
Then you're going to have to get to your reading class since it's so late.
Oh.
Well, you do. Unless you want to be spending your whole night doing school.
I don't want to spend.
Well, then you should sit down and get your reading done right now then. Okay, I don't want to do that right now. It only takes a few minutes. Watch the video and do all your work for it.
My videos are usually 16, 15, 11 minutes.
Yeah, that's not a big of a deal. Better than sitting in a classroom for 8 hours of your day, isn't it?
Yeah, or just sitting.
I mean, you still do class for 6 hours a day. You still do school for 6 hours a day, but it's not sitting in one classroom and
with millions of kids.
not millions. We don't live in a giant city. But at least you get the opportunity then on your recesses to play what you want to play in your room and do what you want to do with your stuff you like. So I wouldn't complain that you have to sit down and do your reading, because you're actually already technically an hour and a half past when you normally would sit down and do your reading. So how about we sit down and get it done, okay? Do I still need an Onyx? I do still need an Onyx. Sweet.
And do you have a duplicate?
No, not yet, I haven't. Yeah, the random shiny happened to you as well, Aurora? Yeah, that's cool when that happened. I couldn't believe it, honestly. My wife was not home from work yet, but she came home like, I think it was like 20 minutes later. As soon as she walked in the door, I was like, you'll never believe what happened. Yours though, Alex, let's see here. You say, the only shiny I got in Sun and Moon was a shiny Bounce Sweep by surprise trade. That's cool. Your first shiny was a shiny Sandile in Pokemon Black. Nice! What does a shiny Sandile look like? I actually love Sandile's evolution. It's one of my favorites. Evolutionary line, that is. Let's see. Aurora says, first shiny was, of course, the Gyarados in Johto. I wasn't counting that one, even though I guess I probably could, because obviously pretty much everybody got that shiny. And let's see here. First shiny, let's see, it was in Crystal. It was Igglybuff. Nice. That's awesome. Igglybuff would be a fun one to get, especially since that was the generation that they came out in. You know, those babies. So that'd be a fun one to get.
Yay. This video is only 8 minutes.
Oh, look at that.
Well, that's unusual.
Okay, I think I'm going to use Dumbo here. How about you focus on your schoolwork? I should not have to tell you again. Oh, darn it, it woke up. Oh, and it hurt itself, didn't it? No. Ooh, I didn't knock it out, hey! I better get it before the ice knocks it, or the hail knocks it out, though. As far as other shinies go, I think I know I have shiny Latios that I've talked about before. I have that in my Pokemon bank. I have a shiny Graveler. And what else? There was a couple others I know. I always forget. It's been so long since I went into my bank. I actually, back in like November, realized that my bank had expired. My subscription to bank had expired, and I had like only so many days or whatever to renew it, and I was freaking out because I thought that I was gonna lose all my Pokemon. But I didn't, luckily. I think it's pretty cool too. Through the Pokemon Home's website, they've announced that Pokemon Bank will actually be free for an entire month. I think in February. To give players the ability to transfer Pokemon up into Home if they would like, which is really awesome of them to be doing. As it digs through the ground, it absorbs many hard objects. This is what makes its body so solid. Nope, don't need that. I do think, just looking at the time here, I probably should start wrapping things up. Alex, if you would like to do a quick trade of the Pokemon that you would like to donate for the stream, we could probably do that right now. I've only got a few minutes here left before Nadia has to leave for work, and I love to, you know, say goodbye to her properly and everything, and then keep moving along with my day here. But yeah, if you guys wanted to trade, that'd be awesome. Just let me know what, or if you guys, if Alex, if you want to trade, just let me know what code to use, and I will plug that in. Scrafty. 2940, gotcha. Goofies. Ooh, man, that actually looks nice. I'm not a big fan of Garbodor as a Pokemon, but I like his shiny a lot.
I'll send these out to everybody. To
Oh.
all of her friends.
Oh. I told you. Only got 2 at the moment. That's totally fine. It's not the end of the world or anything. I'm still gonna be taking the time the next couple of weeks to see if I can get you know, my own. Like I said, like I've been saying a couple times, my own to add to the pot. Ooh, I haven't had this one. This Pokemon eats trash, which turns into poison inside its body. The main component of the poison depends on what sort of trash was eaten. Cool. Yes, I want your league card. But yeah, it'll be cool. I mean, we have like somewhere around 10 Pokemon, I feel like, will be added. Nice. Munchlax also, huh? It's another one I've never seen the shiny of. I like that it's just a different hue of blue. But yeah, actually, I don't know if you can see my Team Snooze poster behind me up there. Right there. Little Munchlax. Love Munchlax. But yeah, we'll have like 10 plus Pokemon to be able to add to this stream. So I'm guessing that, you know, unless we have tons of people that end up joining, I feel like a lot of people are going to end up walking away with at least one shiny or one G-Max Pokemon that they don't have.
Shiny.
Shiny Munchlax?
Yeah. Shiny Munchlax.
Alright.
Oh, wait.
So what I want to do here is I'm going to go into... Make sure those get in the right place.
Dad,
Mm-hmm.
Maxim?
No.
I
You just
think
ate lunch.
I want to go ask her mom.
She's going to tell you the same thing, but go right ahead. Alright, so got those into the... So far, these are the ones that have been donated for the battle stream that's taking place on the 22nd. I've got a couple of my own shiny. I haven't decided which ones of these. Obviously not this one because I want this G-Max I traded specifically for. But I have my own shinies here that I am going to be picking through. Where did that go? Picking through to decide which ones I'm going to be adding to the stream as well. I'm thinking I'm going to add more than one, obviously. I think I'm going to add like 3 or maybe more. We'll see. I really like this this Gigalith that I got, so I don't really want to trade that away. I love having my own shiny Textricity, so I don't know if I want to give that away, but either way, stay tuned. I'll be back live streaming again tomorrow, where you can check out some more Pokedex hunting that I'll be going through. If you're interested, make sure you join the Discord server and check me out on all my social accounts. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and make sure you drop this stream a like if you enjoyed it. Otherwise, I hope you guys all have a great day. Thank you so much for joining me in the chat and again for the stream, and I'll see you tomorrow.